It's crunch time here in the shop. We've got 2 rush orders to get done, and we only have 2 days to finish them, so there's no time to be dicking around. Let's get to work. Okay, so game plan for the day is that rush order hoodies need to get done like now because they need to be done by the end of the day.
Yeah.
And then rush order number 2 will be that intense
Sheepdog.
sheepdog one. Dan fixed that for us last night, so we got to get the screens going, register it, have it printed by tomorrow-ish.
Yep.
And then, yeah, we're pretty much caught up. I think, Brad, you got a little bit of embroidery to do, but you're going to neck label those t-shirts first.
Yeah, I gotta finish that.
Get that done first and foremost, and then
Not many, I don't think.
No, there's not a ton left of those.
Pretty easy. Yeah.
Pretty quick. And then once we're done those, you'll do those ones too. So, otherwise, yeah, that's it. That's all we're focused on right now. Getting these rush orders the fuck out of here.
What the fuck are you doing, Ed?
So while they're registering the jobs and getting them set up, I gotta do my stupid little exercises here to try and fix my knee. Like 2 months ago, I shredded the crap out of my meniscus in my right knee, and nothing seemed to work to like fix it until I started doing this. I started walking backwards. Every day. Someone recommended I get that knees over toes guy book, and I got it, and I've been doing some of the stuff in there, and my knee is so much better already. So I've been doing this stupid backwards walking shit in my parking lot every morning for 10 minutes, and I mean, look at this bad boy. Look at it go. I mean, that hurts a little bit, but pretty good. Couldn't do that before.
With these ones here, we gotta add these nice little neck labels on these nice sheepdog shirts. So we got enjoy the ride. It's a nice large. So these ones here, they're actually not as hard as I thought it was gonna be. So all you have to do is just do it finger distance away and let the machine do the rest of the work. This will be the last shirt too, and then onto embroidery. So once we put it on there, we stick it once, pull the little plastic piece, again for another 3 seconds. She's done.
Nice.
And just compliment.
I think I hit it first try, to be honest.
Damn, tiny bit that way. I don't know though.
You nail it? What happened?
Oh,
Are you that good?
I think I'm that good, yeah.
Wow. Lee's starting to rub off on you, huh?
Yeah.
Or
He's not so bad.
What?
okay. You're wearing shorts. What is that? What are the?
I know, right? It's weird.
Yeah.
But
The
show
new
off the
league.
gams, man.
Yeah.
When you got this, you gotta show it off.
Did you nail it?
I think so.
Good to tape it then?
Yeah, tape them off. Yeah, looks good. You good with that?
Teach me the ways.
Unloading it?
Yeah, that's a big fucking print on a lot of glued.
Okay. shoulders, get the neck a little bit, just to give yourself some help.
Dirty hands.
All right, so this one's a rush job for a movie production that's happening here in town, which is a horror movie with, who's in it?
Guy from Fallout.
The guy from Fallout's in it.
Guy from Harold and Kumar.
Yeah, Flintstones.
What?
He was the bad guy in the Flintstones movie.
Okay.
That guy. I'm 1,000 years old.
Yeah. Hey, Grandpa.
Yeah. Anyway, the tees are already done. We just got to do the hoodies for these things. It's pretty simple. 2 screens, half tones, just white. And what are we using? We're using a 230 base, 300 for the top white.
Yep.
He's got it all registered up. So we'll knock these out real quick and then flip over and do the fronts. All right, so we got a delivery we've been waiting a long time for today. We got a new Stampinator to replace this one. I've been waiting like 3-4 months for this new one to show up. Thankfully, Zach, you're the man. Thank you for helping get that thing over here. We've been having a lot of issues with this thing. We've had problems with the temperature controller in there. It is not working correctly. When we turn it on, it spikes way past the set temperature, all the way up until the alarm goes off. Then we have to turn it off, turn it back on, and it fixes itself. But that is an everyday thing in here, so that's kind of annoying, and that takes away from us being a lean shop. Problem number 2 is that the iron is 30 degrees hotter on one side compared to the other. So this has given us a lot of issues with consistency, and plus it's had a lot of issues with warping the iron because the heat is uneven on there. We've also had issues with the Teflon sticking. We've replaced it now with our own, which helped a lot, but apparently this new one is using something brand new and addresses that problem, so hopefully that's the case. And yeah, I think that's it. So let's get this thing out of the box, get it in there, and see if it works.
Pretty good so far.
Looks like it.
Looks pretty good. Yeah. See how long that lasts.
So a quick check with the thermal cam. This one looks like it's got even heat all the way across the iron, which will help us tremendously. So now we just gotta dial it back in and probably change some settings because we had some really wonky shit going on to compensate for that iron setup that we had before, but we'll get it figured out. So we're working on our second rush job, but we're running into a little bit of an issue with the Spyder. This design is made up of halftones, but these are vector halftones. So every halftone is its own little individual vector shape. And these lines of halftones, all the, I would guess this is like negative space, the halftones are getting closed off by the wax, but they're not getting closed off in a way that, you know, would make sense where the smallest ones are getting closed off. It's just kind of random lines of halftones getting closed off. So these halftones are looking like there's, you know, lines and streaks going through it, which obviously we can't have. So this might have something to do with the curves in the machine or in the rip. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna have to start messing around with this thing and figure out how to fix this because obviously we can't have that. This is a high detailed design, a very high-end shirt that we're gonna be printing. We need this to be perfect. Oh, slightly. Does look a tiny
Did it get the dots though?
It didn't get them, but it does look a bit better. Like I'm seeing, it's still closing shit off, but it's less than it was. So I'm gonna change that curve like to an extreme amount. Like I'm just gonna crank the absolute shit out of it and see what that does exactly. It really doesn't seem to matter what I try here. Dots are getting closed off. It's not good. Back to the drawing board. Yeah, like literally nothing is changing. It's the same spots every fucking time. So I made like a super extreme change to the tone curve in there. I took the shadows and lifted them all the way up to like 75%. So it's basically like a flat line across the top of the graph. And it still did nothing. It did literally nothing. So I have no idea what to do here at this point. Slightly better. Fixed it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yep, that worked.
So that works. So let's let him do his thing and see what happens. Okay, so right now, John from Exile is remotely tapped into the machine. He's doing some stuff trying to figure this thing out. I did come up with a bit of a solution. I added a little bit of a choke to this screen, which this is our white highlight screen. I added just a minor amount to kind of open those holes up a little bit. It's going to make registration very difficult because it's going to have to be butt registered now over top of the base, and there's obviously a lot of detail in this design. It's going to make it kind of a pain in the ass, but we at least have a solution because we've been sitting here for an hour and 45 minutes this morning trying to solve this problem, and nothing has happened yet. So at least now we have a solution. If whatever he does right now doesn't fix this, we're going to move on with mine, and we'll get these shirts done one way or another. Pretty solid. Don't see anything else alarming. So let's get another tester on there.
Yep.
And I'll program the press to do what I think looks good. Looks good. Alright, let's put a fucking real one through then. I think
That's a cool ass shirt.
the gray is off a little bit.
Off?
Yeah.
You can see like a little white peeking
See a
there.
little like mosaic kind of coming through, and then you can see there's a little edge going on there.
Yep.
So it's gonna be to my right side. Yeah, let's put a real shirt on.
Yeah?
Oh, snap.
There we go. That's sick. Whew. It was not easy to get there on this one. This one took quite a bit of effort. This is 8 colors stacked up. We had to do some real creative shit running multi-print mode to get this thing to work right. We had to add this black little bit in here because we're printing on these like vintage wash t-shirts, and we can't just use that as the black because it's gonna be very inconsistent. So we had to add black ink to this one, but it looks really good. There's a lot of tight detail in this thing, like a shit ton, and I'm pretty happy with this. So, I mean,
Tight butthole.
pat myself on the back for this one. Let's run this. These shirts turned out sick. It was a little bit of a challenge to get there today, but once we got it on press, everything went super smooth, and they came out pretty amazing. Also really loving these mineral wash tees. I think I'm gonna have to make some of these for ourselves.
So I would think like at least maybe like 285, 290,
Oh, yeah. Okay, so how much can you leg press?
like 300.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm 350.
Okay.
So you can. I don't think you could.
Wait.
I could leg press like 3 of you.
Jay Lynn can leg press more than I can. She can do like
She goes to the gym.
yeah, she can do like 8.
She actually goes
She actually goes to the
Well, once you go to the gym, then you can say that you go to the gym.
Yeah.
You don't go to the gym anymore, so then you
No.
can't say you go.
No.
You need to
No,
go to
but
the gym
if you went.
consistently for at least fucking 2 weeks in a row to
Yeah.
say you go in the gym.
To be able to say that.
I definitely did that. I was going 4 times a week.
When?
but
Yeah, but
2
then
months
you
ago.
stopped.
Yeah.
You just said you stopped.
Yeah.
You liar.
You don't think I can walk on a treadmill for half an hour? That's not even 5,000 steps.
Fucking a brisk pace.
Yeah, I go at about like a 32.
32.
That's the speed. Yeah, you would know that if you've ever been on a treadmill.
I own a treadmill.
Okay. So 32, yeah, is about what I do, which is like, you know, pretty quick. That's like speed walking.
Even after getting fucking obliterated in an arm wrestling match, he still thinks he's in better shape than me somehow.
Oh, I'm in better shape.
As good of shape?
He's A shape. I can run faster than you.
Fuck, no, you cannot.
Your leg will die. Oh, well,
Even with
okay.
the bum knee, I can definitely do it.
No, I could run faster than you.
We're gonna fucking have a full-blown triathlon here at the shop. We got fucking bikes, we got weights, we got all kinds of heavy shit everywhere.
Oh, biking's not fair.
yeah.
Biking, like cycling, you're toast. There's no shot. There's no shot. No, I've been cycling my whole life, dude. Like, my fucking legs are like twice yours.
So,
That's
I got the cardio.
That's
Size doesn't matter, it's how you use it.
No, but cycling, like, I've been, like,
That's what she said.
BMXing and mountain biking, I've been doing my whole life. There's no way. Lee can ride a fucking motorcycle, cool story, but when it comes to actually pedaling, there's no shot.
I will take this challenge.
There's
I will
nothing
take
you can
this.
do on a pedal bike that I can't do better.
Bring that fancy $6,000 bike of yours and we'll fucking put that to the test.
I'll bring my fucking BMX, I'll bring my mountain bike, I'll bring
This is
whatever
happening.
you want. I can bunny hop higher.
George's gonna
than
fucking
you.
throw
I
down.
Guarantee I can tail whip better than you. I could 180 better than you. I could do anything better than you on a cycle.
I am better than you.
You know I used to ride BMX for like 10 years, right?
Yeah?
Yeah. What are we doing?
It is.
What are we doing? It's
It
not
is-
what
it is what it
It's
ain't.
all talk. I'm the only one willing to back it up right now.
You don't even have a BMX.
I got a fucking mountain bike right there. Bring your mountain bike.
Okay. How am I gonna get it here?
You fucking start driving tomorrow.
It doesn't fit in my car.
Oh, listen to this guy.
But I actually feel bad for your knee though, because you're gonna hurt yourself. No matter what, there's no way.
Looking pretty damn good.
I don't know
Grab
if I
that
bring,
fucking Stampinator.
I don't know if I would bring my
Stampinator, overhead squats right now. How many are you fucking pulling out?
I don't like doing squats.
Oh, come on.
No.
He's talking about fucking leg pressing 350 pounds and he doesn't like doing squats with a
No, I don't
70-pound
like doing squats.
Stampinator.
I'm not a squatter. This isn't even that heavy.
Press it then. Just shoulder press it. You don't want to do squats.
Oh, shoulder press. That's easy, dude. That's super easy. That's literally like one of my favorite things to do. Is Arnold's shoulder press, lat raises. Fucking no problem. Look, I fucking do a shoulder press and a squat. I don't know what this is called, but I'm making it up.
I can hear you breathing.
I'm fucking got asthma.
Every fucking thing. There's something.
I don't feel like puking now, but I did when I was over there. I was like scrubbing, and I burped, and I just felt like the acid reflux, which is weird. I don't typically get that. It felt like barf.
The new Stampinator worked well. The old one was kicking our ass for a long time. This one went off without a hitch. It worked the second we plugged it in. We didn't have to change any settings. Everything was dialed. The iron's flat. It's got even heat across the board. So thank you for sending that over. That fixed a lot of issues for us. And then there's the Spyder II. We have a little bit more work to do on that to figure out that problem. It turns out that messing with those tone curves was doing literally nothing because those only handle ripped halftones, and these were not ripped halftones. These are vector shapes. So they're actually working on it with their engineers, trying to solve exactly what happens. We're gonna have to follow up on that one later on. I don't know when we're gonna get another chance to do a design like this where we have to run into something like that, but I might just print one of these screens over again down the road just to see if the problem goes away. Definitely a weird one. I had pretty much everyone over there scratching their heads about this thing, but I mean, that's what we do here. We push the boundaries, we push the limits of things, and we definitely did that today with the Spyder, which I'm actually glad to see. That little trick I did with the stroke worked perfectly, so really all I did was add just a very, very small stroke to kind of choke that off a bit. It was a 0.15 point choke, which it was center line too, so it was really a 0.07 point choke, which is very, very small, just a hairline, but it was just enough for those dots to open back up, and we were able to get all the detail in this design. So I'm gonna have to remember that one for later in case we run into this again, but they are working on a fix for it, so I might might not have to. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on that. But that wraps this one up. Make sure you guys hit roguelabmfg.com. The link is in the description. We got some killer new merch in the store right now. You better get it before you can't, because I don't like making our own stuff very often because we're so busy with client work. Make sure you guys click the thumbs up button on this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you again in the next one. Who is this? Are you a digitizer? Get the fuck out of here. Stop calling here. I'm sure you guys know every day our phone rings like 3-4 times a day with these assholes. I'm getting tired of it. Rogue Lab, all right? No, you can't have my email. Stop calling my phone. Nobody here needs digitizing. Oh, you fucking pussy. He hung up on me. Good. What are you calling for? No, we don't want that. Stop calling here. Every day. It's like my entire existence is telling these digitizers to fuck off.